Okay. So today is going to be about your Facebook profile because a lot of times when people tell me that they're not attracting any clients, I go and I look at their profiles and it doesn't say anything about business. So I am going to discuss a few of the key parts and I'm going to give you this document. I'll upload it to the guide section so you guys can have it as well. But, the truth is that people are already going to your profile and they're already checking you out and they decide within seconds like what you do and who you are, who is this person? Do I know what they do? Can they help me? So the first impression is your personal profile. People look at it and they look at the energy that you provide. They look at like, is it kind of it doesn't have to be a professional picture, but like, are you looking, into the camera? Are you making eye contact? Does it feel like, you're warm? You're somebody that they could relate to or they would want to connect with because people don't really buy your products for the products. They really connect with you first. So that's important. And I just want to make sure that everything is okay with the Zoom. Make sure someone else hasn't entered because I don't think so. All right. Um, so that's the profile photo. So that's really important. And then I'll also like share my screen too, and I will show you as well. So after we go over some of this, and then the headline, which is right under your name, that's really important too. You want people to know what it is that you do because that's the first place they go to look. What you help people with and what's the result that you create. So a lot of people put like a million different things there. They'll put like, entrepreneur and then, helping women grow, CEO, mother, like all these different things. And that doesn't really tell them what you do. So something that would be better, you could either post your Facebook group if you have one, or you could say, I help female entrepreneurs go from inconsistent 2K months to a stable 10K months without burnout. Like, so when somebody reads that sentence, they know exactly what you do. You can also put a link to maybe your business page too. And then the other section that's really important is your bio, your about section. And you just want to keep it simple, like, who you are, a little bit about you, what you do, and how they can work with you. So I'm going to share my screen for right now and just to show you mine. So let me go to see. I was trying to figure out how to share to the group. I can do it to a page or my main profile, but that is not what I wanted to do. So when you go to my profile, it's very clear here. You'll see, I help women create consistent revenue through powerful inner rewiring and alignment business growth. And so that's very clear. Like they know exactly what I do. And then in the about section, you can add some more information here. You can even put like some links if you wanted to. And anything that's helpful, but don't put too many things because if they get confused and they just don't do anything. Um, and the other piece of really key information is this cover image. And that's really important because that's like your prime real estate. And it should just have a simple statement, again, of who you are and what you do. A lot of people put so much on there that you can't really even see it. and it's very difficult to read because most people are on their cell phones. So that's why I think it's you don't have to have your image if you don't want, but um, but here again, I put something, and also if somebody clicks on the image, I have I added that if somebody's ready and they want to have a call, there's a link to book a call. So that's really important to put that in your cover image because a lot of people click on it and they see if you've added anything or any notes. All right. Then the next thing, let's see. Yeah, your cover image should answer in 3 seconds who you are, what results do you create, and what should you do next. A headline with like a subheadline and a call to action. Some people have register now, like when I am holding like a webinar that people have to register for, I'll have like a highlighted button that I create. And I do all of this on Canva, which is free, canva.com. Um, and I design it there and I just download it and then upload it here. And I would put a button like register here. So then when they click on the image where I had that information, like here, if I had register here, then in here I would put, click this link to register for the webinar. So it's just, you have to assume people don't know what to do. So it's really important to make it as simple as possible for them. And there's also like a featured section, which is if you want to highlight a few things, let's see here. I mean, they used to have that. I think they have it now. It's constantly changing, so you have to stay abreast of it. Yeah, like if you made a post, I mean, sorry, highlights are all about videos. So if you have a video, you can also tag it to your like I have here, and I tag it to my highlights in case someone goes to my highlights because that's like probably my latest event that I'm going to present at, and it's important for them to find out about it. So if you're selling products and you're having maybe a special, you could put that as a highlight, create a video, and you don't have to be in the video either. Just create a video, which you can also do on Canva, do like a 5-second video, and then add it as a highlight. Okay, so the next thing is your content of what to post, and I'm going to do a separate training on this, but it's really important to have a mix of things that you post. A mixture of like, you can put pictures of like if you're traveling or your family, but then and your beliefs, but also to have like client wins if somebody liked a product or a service that you have. It's important to share that so people can see it and they're thinking, oh wow, that looks nice, I want that. Or if you're a coach, they could say, that's a result that I want too. So it just keeps them aware of what you do. And then it's always good to have a long post about like your story, how you got started, and the turning point of what changed after you got started, either selling the products or when you started coaching, what changed in your life. And it's also like the last suggestion is viewpoints on what you believe is important. I never suggest doing anything political, anything religious wise, because you're going to lose, because there's always somebody on the other side that doesn't agree with you, and then it's just not worth it. I don't think you should post that. So when somebody goes to your profile, they should be thinking, okay, this is what she does, I like her, she gets me, and I think maybe she can help me. And what I'm going to offer for any of you watching, live or on the replay, that if you want me to take a look at your profile and give you some suggestions of what you could change to make it more attractive to clients that are going, just send me. You can either comment under this video that I'll post profile, and I'll take a look at it, and I'll give you my advice on that. And again, it's just advice. So I only see one person on. Thank you very much. Did you have any comments or anything you want to say? Let's see if I can get into the comments. Let me stop sharing. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm the only one here. Like, I
You
was
know,
really looking
well,
forward to
because
it.
I think most people were expecting it to be live in the group, and things are always changing. I know how to share, go onto Zoom, and then also share it to Facebook, like to a page or my profile, but I
Mhm.
wasn't able to share it to the group. So then what I'll do is I'll just put the recording because I didn't want to keep wasting time and doing that. But was today helpful at all for you?
It was. I put a note for myself. I need to think about what I want to do for my cover image and
Mhm.
the subheading. Like, I want to fix mine. I haven't really put a lot of thought into it. I got confused because I had made a group and I
Uh-huh.
had started posting on it, but I don't like going back and forth between my personal and my business. I'd rather just use my personal. I don't care. Well, I guess there's some things I don't know. I don't know what to do about it.
So what do you sell a product or
So I started learning how to do AI because what I was originally
oh,
going to
okay.
do was I wanted to be a coach to help people get off junk food and sugar based on my own transformation. And since I didn't
Okay.
have any help, I started using AI to make my website and everything. And then as a side hustle, I made a couple websites for other people. And then I realized I really love creating with AI. Like, it's so fun. I started
Mhm.
making all kinds of different tools to help myself do things I didn't know how to do, like graphic design. I have a learning disability. I couldn't read a spreadsheet, like an Excel sheet. So somebody gave me one with a bunch of leads on it, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I just created like a little tool so I can like sort it out and figure out how to use it. So I hope to be able to do things like that for small businesses in my area. I created a local business directory. I have my confidence is really down, and I've been having a really hard time like getting things going, I guess.
So, well, I'm sorry to hear that because mindset is life's really tough today. It's been tough for a while, and it's like a daily practice of waking up and just trying to get in the right mindset, practicing gratitude, and because unfortunately things happen and they're not going to happen just once. So but I know it's tough to dig yourself out of that. So
Yeah.
what are you doing currently? Like, are you getting clients, or is this a whole new business you're trying to do?
Well, I've had a couple. I did have two last month. I'd so far none this month.
Okay.
Yeah. So I actually have found clients. Did you ever hear of Nextdoor? The
Uh-huh.
app Nextdoor. Yeah, I found clients on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I mean, so what do you want me to take a look at your profile now?
sure, I would love to.
And it's power plus nature?
No, that was my old business when I was going to be the health coach. So I
Okay.
just have it's still like with that now the name of the business is Basis Transformations, but I don't didn't really much. This my first client wanted me to do some posting for him and I attempted to do that, but it felt weird because I felt like it was his business page that should be doing the
Yeah.
posting and not me. And it he didn't have one and I was trying to make him one and it was like I guess he didn't want to let me in and he was trying to figure I don't know.
Yeah,
So then
it's tough.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
you're really committed to doing this now, right?
yes, I am.
I mean, it's really a popular topic, I
It
mean,
is.
yeah, it's
And
great.
you know what? I also but I put together a course to
Okay.
teach people how to be health conscious, to switch to a healthier, more natural lifestyle. It has medical based evidence. I paid money for this white label material. And
Uh-huh.
instead of doing a slideshow, like they had, it was with slideshows, I threw all the scripts into my AI tool and I made an app and it has downloadable PDFs for people. It's very helpful. And
Well, that's can you give me the name that I should look for while we're talking?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, let me type my name for you because
Oh,
I
okay.
did comment on your hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
No, it's don't worry about it. It's I usually don't have problems with Zoom.
Oh, yeah, Zoom is pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. It's
There.
sometimes with the whiteboards and so let me see if
I've
I see the chat.
okay.
I don't, see, I don't
I'll
even.
just if not, it's I can tell you how to spell it.
Yeah, that'd
It's
be
just
great.
okay. Kristian is my first name.
Okay.
And then Elgamal, Elgamal is my last name.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. I feel bad. I commented on your post. I said, where, I don't know what happened. I'm here. No
Oh,
one's
I know.
here.
I'll put something. Um.
Oh, you got me.
So. Oh, so you don't have a cover image.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna fix that now, thanks to you.
Now, do you use Canva?
I do. I do. I have the Canva Pro.
Yeah, I do too. I use it for everything. It's so great. Okay, well, these are your friends. So see under your name, like so you could have a little about like what you do, and you could have chat also help you with that too. About
Okay.
how you help people or small businesses with AI too, and whatever you always want to have like the outcome, so then they know like that's the end result of what you get them.
So I have a question. All of a sudden, my page changed. Like I barely see my friends anymore. I'm gaining followers, except I don't. I like, and then all of a sudden they turned me into a digital creator. I didn't do that myself.
So
Like,
you can go into your settings and change that
okay,
too. Yeah.
okay,
So you have a lot of room for improvement, which is great,
yeah, yeah,
because you have a nice photo there, and it's great to have it's great to have like a mix of things, but there's so much you could do between like what you do, your story, um, um, how like how like client testimonials or just client stories, and you don't have to put your name in there. Oftentimes I don't put the name in there, or I'll just put like initials of the business or the initials of the
mm,
if the person, because sometimes people don't want like their name and sometimes they do, but if you're unsure, that would be helpful, and it's like so when you make your Canva cover image, you have to like test it because sometimes, you can't always see everything. And I would keep it really simple if you can use your brand colors. And yeah, I would definitely add more here. And
okay,
you have like, like each just post one thing at a time, like even though you can do 10 different things to help clients, just do
hmm,
about one thing. Or if you finished, you could talk about how you created the app, using
yeah.
AI. Because some people are like, apps are so popular, somebody might want an app, and then the call to action at the end could be like, if you're interested in creating an app, let's chat, and then have them send me a DM, or I don't know if you have a place for them to go to, but
I,
have
I have a website and everything. Can I show you?
yeah, sure. What's the name of that
Okay.
one?
It's basistransformations.com.
Basis or basics?
Basis.
God, my typing today.
Basis transformations.
Okay. Oh, S.
Yes.
Okay.
There it
I
is.
like that. That's really clean. It's what's this is really great. This website, and you created it yourself.
Yes, I did.
See, this is great too. You can be like anyone looking for a website, and give an example. What's so good about that is you have a nice logo, and it's very clear, AI made simple for non-tech business owners. And you have your, um, your button above
Hmm.
above the fold, which I'm sure you probably know about, because if people have to scroll, sometimes they don't scroll. So everything that's important should be what they call above the fold. That means they don't have to scroll down. But this is great.
Thank you. And then you can see there's a link there to the local business directory I created for my area. So
Well,
I've
that's
just been,
be another post too, like,
yeah, I've been posting. Like, it's
uh,
funny because like my friends on Facebook don't really like give me likes. I like, it's so weird. I'm just like,
it doesn't,
I don't.
don't worry about the likes because a lot of people hide from, like they don't want to, they're just afraid of liking something or making a comment. A lot of people are like observing and they're
Mm,
watching you and they're not ready yet, but they're watching to see what you're doing. So don't,
mm,
sometimes I don't get any, likes on anything, but then I get DMs. And
okay.
like, this is just a suggestion, but make like maybe a list of like 7 to 10 things that you could kind of repurpose. Like one would be talking about the app, or one could be about the website that you created, and all different, each different thing, and then you just kind of rotate them because you've posted something,
I
even
have
if it was
so
like,
many different things.
last
I
month.
This is just a
Yeah,
drop in the bucket of what I've created.
right.
I have tools. Like, I made a tool to help people find their purpose. I have my School of Health Consciousness for Beginners website that has the course on it. I have my design cheat sheet prompter to turn anybody into an instant graphic designer. Like, I've just been coming up with some amazing tools
Right.
basically to help myself. That's my local business directory.
I like that a
And
lot.
thank you. The ad page is really nice. And then I just make AI ads for the businesses.
Yeah, well, I bet there are people out there looking, but remember, it's not going to happen overnight. You have to be.
You know what? I don't have a car, and me and my daughter are living in a hotel. So I have challenges that are stopping me from being able to get things done. And it's very frustrating. I'm not going to lie.
But you can do a
But
lot online. You can connect with them.
yes,
You can call the business and connect with them because a
yes.
lot of times it's easier for the business to just either talk on the phone or like you send emails back and forth, and because then they can do it at their own time.
Hmm.
Everybody seems, especially businesses, they seem to be busy, but yeah, and then contact. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
thank you.
That's
May I show you one more that I
sure,
created?
of course.
Okay. Look up this website.
Okay.
All in one AIapp.com. But it's
All
all
in one.
in, yeah, but it's the number one. That's
Okay.
the only number. All in one AIapp.com. So
Yeah,
I
I
made.
mean, a lot of people would love, so people can learn how to use AI here then.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Mm-hmm.
and you charge for this?
No, but except for the one that I made that's a PDF. But actually, I stopped advertising it so much because I realized I want to give these tools to my clients. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Mm.
why should I just give them to everybody when nobody gives a crap? That's how I feel. I'm starting to I feel. In the
You
beginning,
know
I
what?
was very generous.
Most people
I
aren't,
was.
you could give them everything, and they're not gonna do
Mhm.
anything because it's not their forte. Like, they don't wanna do it, And because when I was first, putting things out there, I'm like, "Oh, why am I gonna give away some of my secrets and stuff?" But, I'm always amazed that, like, 97% of people, like, never open a course that they purchase
Yeah.
or do the work, they want it done for them. So, that's the beauty of this, is it's a done for you?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because people are busy. So, you have a lot of information. I think, coming up with the, cover image would be great,
Hmm. Okay.
and
Do you think I should put my logo in it?
Yeah, I love the logo.
Thank you. I created it
And
myself.
I like the hang on, let me get back to where are we? Jeez. Where did we go? We're up here. Okay. I really like the logo, and you had a sentence in there like AI for beginners or something.
Uh-huh.
Like
For Yeah, I know what you mean in the beginning of the website.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that would be, it's like so people like, oh, it's AI for beginners, but then also like, what else could you say there? Also, but AI for beginners, but then maybe something about, you also do like done for you, and done for
I
you
love
if you don't want to do it
directories.
yourself.
I made a local business directory, not a local, well, it's kind of a local business directory for a realtor. She had a PDF that she was giving away. I met her on Nextdoor, and I
Okay.
had an urge to turn it into a website. So I did it for free because I said, well, gee, if I do, because she really liked the directory I made. She was fascinated by it.
Huh?
Ooh, lady, you're fascinated by my directory and I'm fascinated by your PDF. Let me mix them together and see what I come up with. So I made her a gorgeous directory. And well, you know what? I put it on some Facebook groups and realtor groups, and I was like, hey, I can make this if anybody, it's an asset, it's a digital asset.
Yeah.
And it linked right to their website. Like there can be a link on it that goes to their website, which I did. They can put a link. I don't have to make them a website. You know what I mean? Like it can
Yeah.
be, and
Yeah.
yeah, not one person said anything.
I know. It's like don't be discouraged. Really you can't take it personally. It's like um but could you get a testimonial from her, or if not, then you could if she'll allow you to present it. You
Yes, she said I could.
okay.
So I can definitely use it as like a sample. So, which is very cool.
And
So, I
also
mean, but it's costing me money to keep it out there because I had to use an API key from Google to get the pictures from it because I wanted it to look professional. I didn't want it to look, stupid. So,
well, yeah, I mean maybe when you do that for other people you have to like charge them.
absolutely, I will. If I find someone, they will be getting
And
charged
when
for
you post something, my suggestion would be not like, if you're looking for like, I would make it about like the advantages of having a different, 3 ways of having a digital website or PDF or whatever it is, can help your business grow, like something, because people have such a short attention spans. And if you're
that's
like,
true.
oh, okay, that looks interesting, kind of like
Yes.
an attention grabber.
Yep.
And
Yep. That's what I was hoping. But then I talked to another realtor that I've known for a few years, and she's like, I don't see how any realtor is going to want this. And I was like, oh wow, yeah. So that was kind of
well, it doesn't
discouraging.
have to be a realtor either. It can be another type of business.
Yes, I was trying to think of some other ones that could possibly benefit from a business directory. I didn't really think of anyone. It would just have to be someone that cares. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's I'm sure there's gosh, I mean AI is so it's just great, and
Yep.
it's so important today. You can't avoid it. And a lot of people, it's like when the computer first came out, they're afraid to use it, so they don't try it, or they don't think they can do it, and so like they never really learned it. And I think AI, a lot of people really, they just don't know how to, they don't really understand it, or they don't know all the advantages of it.
It's true. Everything changes so fast. The I have to keep up with the news. If you the last thing I sent you, there's actually I get news headlines sent like renewed every day. They update at 6 a.m.
Wow.
So yeah, because like the news is just ever changing so quickly. And I have a little blog on there too, but I haven't done it. I haven't just I've been I don't know. I need to get back to it. I really do. I
But
do.
don't beat yourself up over it, okay? Because it's I do like daily tasks that are I know I could accomplish, because if I put too
Hmm.
many things down there, then I'm gonna feel bad that I have to move them to the next. Often I'll have to, like, I need to get this one thing done today, and if I get the other 2 done, that's a bonus, you know? And,
Hmm.
and I list it by priority, like, what's the most important? What's going to get me clients,
Mm,
you know?
mm.
And, like, your cover image is important. And you can also like add, I know when you change your like your about section, you can add your website link and stuff, I believe. So
Yes, I will.
yeah, and feel free to, um, come back and say I changed it. What do you think? I'm more than happy to take a look at it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you did a great logo.
Today was not my best day, and you know what? Having like, I just feel like it was really nice that I got to have a little like time to talk to you and everything, and I really
Yeah.
appreciate it. And I'm
I'm
gonna get
so
to work
thankful
on it.
that you came on and that, this will help you.
Yes, definitely. I knew I needed to do it. So, do you think I should just continue with my regular profile, or should
Yeah,
I
a
just?
lot of people use their profile now because, I mean, to be honest, I have business pages, but they don't get any attraction at all anymore. Like they used to be the hot thing, and now for at least a year, like nobody goes to them. And business pages, it's I would just use your profile, you know. And then the other thing, since we're on the topic, is I would try and join groups if you haven't already, that where your clients might be, and same thing, just be like, when you post, this is, the advantages, 3 ways a digital whatever can help grow your business, maybe get in a group that's like small business owners or something.
I'm in a few, but you know what? You just said what I knew I needed to do like a month ago, and I never did, is to write something about the benefits of
Yeah,
having a directory.
yeah. And
Yeah.
remember, people post a lot in these groups, so you can't do it once and expect to you have to like, and just repurpose stuff that you have. If you post about the benefits of one thing, then the next week do it again, because people need to see the same thing before they get it. So don't worry about, no one's going to think, oh, she already posted that, like
Mm,
nobody cares.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't do that. I don't judge people like that. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, they need to see it, and maybe they're busy that day, and then the next time they'll be like, oh, that looks interesting. So
So
it's
what
just,
you help people with their social media?
I don't do social media, like the posting or anything, but I can help with, like, analyzing it and making suggestions of how to improve it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And that you did. I really appreciate your time.
Of course, and, I look forward to seeing your changes, and I'm gonna start doing more training, but I am going to practice. What I'm gonna do is I created a dummy group now, so I can practice streaming to that group before I go live in the group again.
Oh,
I won't have
you,
this issue.
you want to join it?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name of it?
Thank you. Thank you very much, and I look forward to, seeing your changes.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, have a good rest of the day.
You too. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.